Hello everybody. Welcome to a special unscheduled stream. I don't know if anybody's out there, but if you are, welcome. So, what I'm going to be doing today is I'm actually trying to work on updating my custom scenario to Alpha 8. Alpha 8 is going to be releasing on the 12th for public release, and I'm hoping to get this released for public release by then. Well, not to get this released for Alpha, like not released, but I don't know, updated. What I've gotten so far of it done, I want to get updated, and I'm having a bit of a tough time. First of all, that just looks a little weird, but that's probably just my thing. I think they're all going to look like that in the blue light. But yeah, some of what I have updated. First, let me double check something. Something I meant to check before and forgot to. Let us do this. I'm going to rename the stream. There. Now, hopefully that will update it. It says all changes saved, so okay, I can minimize that again. Back to here. Now, I don't know who all's up this late. I'm up this late, and if anybody cares to join me and possibly even help me out, I could use a little bit of help. Because, alright, so this is the original playfield for the Frederick Hitchcock. Welcome to the stream. This is the original playfield for my Starship Graveyard start of my custom scenario. And I'm trying to update an Alpha 8 playfield so that some things spawn randomly and others spawn static. Specifically, I want this ship, the Empyrion, and there's one other, that derelict capital vessel over there. Well, it's not so much, that capital vessel doesn't really matter as much if it's static. I want the Empyrion and the Santa Maria to be in the same place every playfield, and then I want a random number of other POIs of other ships and such to generate. So what I've been doing is I've got two separate playfields. I've got the Starship Graveyard, which is that one that was there, and the Starship Graveyard 2. Now with the Starship Graveyard 2, I have put in just the Santa Maria, and the difficulty I'm having is spawning on the Santa Maria, because even though I set the Santa Maria position and rotation, it doesn't seem to want to follow this in creative mode or in survival mode, because I copied this from a creative mode start. And if I put the Aurelian in there, I don't know what will happen because I haven't tried that yet. But if I copy this, and what I want to do is, they've got the, where is it? Because you see, in their POIs, they've got the creative mode one set to specific positions near your player start. And then they have the survival admin, which has a random positioning. And then a derelict mining ship that doesn't have any positioning listed at all. Which I don't know, which that might mean that it's also randomly distributed. I don't know. And then they've got this other one that also that has a max distance and such. So I'm not entirely sure, and I don't know what this rotate true means down there either. So what I'm trying to do is I've tried changing this fixed player start down here and adding the lines, let's see, adding spawn structure and structure HMS Santa Maria, which is the same format they have for structure spawning on planets. Now, before, you didn't need these when spawning on a structure. Now, if I get rid of this and try to save that, when I start the game, I get this error here, which line 159 is right over here with these, and column 7 takes you right there. So it's obviously got a problem with this line here, with this section of it. So if I put the position thing back in here and save it, I haven't tried it with both. It'll probably give me the error still because it's got that structure spawn thing in there. Yeah, giving me the same error. But if I get rid of that and double check, you see this is 420, negative 148, and 280. Now, when I start, it actually loads, starting me in the position that was designated. But the Santa Maria is elsewhere. Now there's two Santa Marias because and you see they're elsewhere. You see it just spawned them in two completely random areas. Now my goal is to get you to begin on the Santa Maria. Let me quit this. I also want the Aurelian, which is this second Santa Maria, which is the cryo ship, to be the EXP underscore, what did I call that over here? I think it's just EXP Aurelian, but it could be, yeah, EXP, and then call this the Destroyed Aurelian. Now, with its positioning, I want it right in the middle. But what I'm going to try to do to get it in the middle, even though it probably won't work, is POIs, where is this? Position, max min. And then I'm going to get rid of that. Put this here. Okay. And then I want this to be 0, 0, 0. And theoretically, that should put it near or at the middle. But it's probably not going to. I also want this to be alien. I have not looked at the SV start. I didn't even know there was a scenario where you started in an SV or on an SV. I would have to download that and figure it out, which right now I'm just trying to use the base starts to figure things out. So now, even though I've, for some reason, now it's line 48, which is something that I haven't even messed with, and it only added that when I added the Aurelian in here with positioning. But if I got rid of this and just left it like that, it's probably going to throw up some other weird error. If I can't figure it out, I'll just start with my static start, and everyone who starts in the Starship Graveyard will have the exact same beginning. I don't want that to happen, but it might have to. Unless I can find some way to start somewhere else that makes sense and teleport you to there. There's software out there to make scenarios for Alpha 7. They haven't made any for Alpha 8 yet because it's still experimental. Otherwise, I would have gotten it. Because I've tried to find some and couldn't. But now it put the destroyed Aurelian on there somewhere. 1002. Alright, and here's the destroyed Aurelian BA admin core. But it's let's see, because in here this positioning for this, it's also randomized for some reason. They put this here. Alright, if I did this 0, 0, 0 and then copied the rotation from this to that. Now, is there something in the rotation that I'm doing wrong? Or in the naming? Because it's still just Big Assassin, welcome to the stream. I'm just hanging out trying to see if people can jog my brain and give me planets just fine, but spawning in a base in space is proving to be a little difficult. And this is still in Alpha 8 because I'm trying to update the custom scenario to Alpha 8. I had no problem with Alpha 7. I could find software to work with that, but okay. So it looks like they just have the standard number, comma, just like I've been using over here with nothing changing over there. So this should put this in the middle and that at that area, but it doesn't. 12, 102, 48. I doubt the rotation. Yeah, the rotations are all 0, 0, 0 of them all. All of these were set up by the the drone base setup line, which I'm definitely going to have to get rid of some of this. Because I don't want any of those in there at all. I just want a regular drone base. I don't even want this. Let me make sure. See, this all goes under those. That goes all under those. Okay. Now if I save that, that's the only thing I've changed apart from the Aurelian's positioning. Yeah, I have no clue either. That's why I'm trying to get some help. So if we put the Aurelian's positioning somewhere else, it's still not at 0, 0, 0. Probably. No, it's not at 0, 0 at all. So I don't know why setting the positioning and the rotation isn't working. Are there any flags throwing up in here? No. So, and it looks like this got rid of the drone base thing. Alright, so I want one drone base in here. So let's see. That, do that. I want to change this to 1, and I want it to be the Magotu orbital hub because that's what I had before. If I just do that, it should just have one of these, and then I want to get rid of the patrol vessel. That should be fine. What I'm considering, and I don't know if this would be a good idea, is there any way for me to get the Aurelian to spawn near the cryoship, or more correctly, the cryoship to spawn near the Aurelian? Because for some reason they're spawning, they seem to be spawning not inside this. I wonder what happens if I do that, just out of pure curiosity. Alright, there's something wrong with an object reference now. So, changing the asteroid field thing to false threw up a object reference problem. That's weird. Because that's the only thing I changed right there, and now it works. Now, I want to know if the spawn near mechanic works in space. Because I don't know. Let's see. This, I think this is like the Starship Graveyard in space, which is the crashed and destroyed stuff. Okay. I had an idea of how I could get it to sort of start on the Santa Maria, but it would not be my best option. That would be to create another sector that is like that's basically empty except for a little thing that's basically inside your cryopod, and then use a teleporter to get out. It'd be weird. I mean, I could do it. It would just be very weird. Because I don't have any problems with the bases except that they're not spawning in the proper positions. Because every time I do it, it's all three, you know, what is this? This is X, Z, and Y, or whatever, are randomized. And the rotations are always 0, 0, 0. So if I can't get them to rotate, then I'm not sure what the point of it's going to be. So I think I'm going to put this on the back burner for now. Because this is just, I can't think about that. And I'm going to go ahead and do something I know I can do. And I'm going to update one of the planets. The planet that I think I want to update, I've already done Astellar and I've already done Anomaly. So I think the planet I'm going to want to update this time is Isparua. And I should be able to leave all this the same. I wonder. Okay. I just had a thought. Just bear with me here for 1 second. What if... Okay. What if I did this? Okay. And then let me delete all these games. I'm looking at my second monitor right now. Okay. All right. Content, scenarios, Dark Heart, playfields. Copy, paste, Starship Graveyard, Legacy. So now I've got a backup basically of my original Starship Graveyard. Now, this here, what if this is where it gets a little all right, playfields, Starship Graveyard 2, open that one. And then let's throw you over to the other view. Okay, so Robinson Protocol ships shouldn't be doing anything wonky because they're not in here at all. They're not in this thing at all. But what if I did this? Okay, playfield. Get rid of all this except that. Okay. Now, I don't know if this will work. I really don't, but save this. And then with this, get rid of those. Actually, no. I'm going to try it like this. Okay. Saved that. Saved that. Now, if this works, I should start on the Santa Maria, and there should be an Aurelian and a randomly placed Santa Maria. If it doesn't work, I'm going to get an error and I'm going to be wonked out. Then again, maybe I didn't save the sector file. It's possible. Ha! 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 But those are all defined by this. Did I save the sector file? I did not. That's what I was afraid of. Okay, so it worked because it was just the old playfield without some stuff in it. Now, with this, let me go ahead and just delete. Let me get rid of the drone base setup. I've done it before, gotten rid of the drone base setup, and it didn't work well. Let's see, if I just get rid of that, save it. I'm probably going to get an error right about here. Yeah. Duplicate sector. That's what I was afraid of. It duplicate sector because it's using two space sector files. But I was hoping I could have like this overlay on top of this or something. What if I did this though? It's probably just going to throw a huge error. Actually, no. I don't want to do it to that one. I want to do it to this one. I doubt this is going to work at all. It might also say duplicate sector again. Yeah, it's going to... Playfield has an unknown playfield type undefined. Okay. Okay. What if I did this? I doubt this will work. In fact, I can almost guarantee it won't. Okay. Alright, my little thing, don't worry about that. Over here, just, alright. Control Z, save. Okay. Forget about all that. Forget about this. I think the SV Start Ningus was a Alpha 7 thing as well, though. So now let's just come back here, delete this, and then rename this just Starship Graveyard. And then Oh, I need to open the sectors file again. Why am I opening Adobe Illustrator? I don't know, because I accidentally clicked it. I need to reopen the sectors file here and delete the superfluous second Starship Graveyard. Okay. There we go. Close that, close this. Okay. Back to what I was doing. Playfields. Esparua playfield. Now, that's the base playfield for Esparua. I'm just going to rename this playfield _ legacy, because that's going to be the original one. Yeah, no, don't keep it in there because it changed, and then just reload it as this, because this is the base one that I used, created by the planet creator for Alpha 7. Now, what I want is I need to go to open in new window, playfields, temperate. I think I started Esparua as a temperate, yeah, planet type temperate, which means it should, basically, the basics of it I want to be just like Akua, except I'm also going to need to take some things from the alien planet. So move to other view, move to other view. I can delete all this because it's not really doing anything. And we have to give it a new meaning. Fine, give it a new meaning. I don't care. Difficulty over there is 5. I'm going to move this to 5 just because. Atmosphere and sky. Let's see. First, let's go to the dynamic. Planet size, I want this to be a simple size 4. Alright, good night, Big Assassin. And yeah, I know it's almost 2 a.m. in North Carolina. I live right around Charlotte area, so. Okay. I want this to be a size class 4. That means this has to just go 1.0. That's fine. Temperature min max. I want the temperature to be min max is fine because all those randomnesses are fine, except for I don't want the axis to go all the way that far. Let's do 7 and 12. So from -7 to 12. Actually, let's just do -12 to 12. Humidity, radiation. I do want radiation. In fact, I'm going to do let's see. Where was the gravity? Gravity, min max. Anywhere from 0.6 to 1.2. Actually, I want this right at that. So that's what I have here. Okay, atmosphere density can be randomized. Actually, no, hold on. Axis is fine, but the rest of those let's leave, except I want to... I'm pretty sure what I did here is let's open the alien Dynamic and static. Move to other view, move to other view. So for the dynamics, I want the radiation to be the dynamic of alien radiation. Okay. I also, let's see, what was the radiation on there? 13 plus. Let's go ahead and make this from 11 to 15. That's an average of 13. Land water ratio, I will just keep it the same as the temperate. Sea level, all that will be the same as the temperate. Let's see, poisonous atmosphere. So where it says breathability, I want that to be a 0. I want it to definitely be a PvP planet. The water we can keep the same, blue-green as a temperate. The POIs were the POIs of the alien planet. So what I want to do with this, see, this is, hold on, no, this, yeah, this is the planet I'm modifying. This is the alien planet. Let's see. What I want to modify are the POIs, which, see, and what resources did I have? I know the resources are somewhere in here. Okay, I don't know. There it is. Iron, copper, magnesium are what the asteroid resources are. And I had no fixed resources? Okay. I could have swore I had some fixed resources, but iron, copper, magnesium. So let's see. Let's go ahead and activate the iron, magnesium, and then I can get rid of the rest of these. Make this copper. Okay. 0.55, 0.42, 0.52, that's fine. Now, I want iron, copper, and magnesium resources. So if I get rid of those, I believe magnesium, let's see, what planet has magnesium on it normally? Is that the desert planets? That's under static. Desert planet, static. No. Let's try lava? Yeah. Yeah, lava resource or magnesium resources are whatchamacallit. So I need to just get rid of these three. copy this, and then this will be copper, magnesium. Oh, there's the resources put under random resources. Okay, no fixed resources, random resources. That's right. So I had iron, copper, gold, and magnesium. So let me do this. And then that. Change this to gold. And then utilize the same size and counts as in here. Now that I will keep at 4 to 8. I think 4 is the minimum. Copper resource. Copper was 3 to 5. Gold. Down there. Oh, let's see. Sorry. Copper 7 to 9. And we'll do that 4 to 8. Magnesium was 3 to 9. And was 4 to 10. And then gold was 2 to 4. Sizes were 3 to 5. I'll leave the depths the same. Disk type cylinder, that's fine. Max radius, Y variance, I'll just leave all those the same. Okay. Now, what I want to do, go ahead, save that. Go ahead, save that. I want to make it so, let's see. Now, the fauna is definitely all going to have to change. I can keep the patrols the same. I want the patrol, let's see. Let's see, spawn zones. These are going to change. Mountains, load mountains, I can leave. Those are going to change. Okay, so here's what I really want to do, right? I want to take the alien drone base setup and overlay that over top of, that's under dynamic. No, that's under static. That was all the way down to drone spawning, right? Yeah. All the way down to creatures, in fact. Alright, so down here, all the way up to drone base setup. That involves, yep, all the things. So, all the way to here, paste that. Now, the resources, I want to change this to, let's change this to gold. Okay. Mountains and low mountains exist on both planets, so you can exclude them on both. That's fine. Now, POIs. I'm going to take all the POIs from here, which should be the alien planets POIs. Alien playfield static. And we're going to overlay them from spawning there. Interesting. Okay. Anyway. Oh, that was the drone base setup all the way there. Right. Duh. Did I do that right? Yes. Yes. Okay. All right. From here all the way up to here. Paste the aliens base things. Save. Okay. So now we've got an alien planet's POIs. What else did I want to change? The fauna. Okay. The fauna. Let's see. Creature spawnings. I'm not sure what all the creatures are called. Mountains, tundra, cold plains, polar snow. There's sand golems in the desert. But I really want to add. See, I don't really want any. And let's see. Okay. Near the water, there were Spinosauruses. Let's see what they have here. Because I think a lot of the are the biomes similar? Do they have like a shore biome here as well? No, shallow water, water, deep water. Okay. So what I want, I'm going to take these entities, Slimes, Red Assassin, Spider 3, that's Slimes, Red Assassin, Spider 3, and we're going to throw them, that was from the shore, biomes, grassland, forest, dew forest, marsh, savanna, edge, swamp water, beach. Okay. These, oh no, from here to there. Okay. Now I want to copy this and paste and I want to change this to Spinosaurus. Let's change this amount to 3. The amounts are different in there, so yeah, let's just keep it at 10 then. Now let's bring it down to 8. Okay. Forests. And I know you had that forest, deep forest marsh. Okay, and let's see. Right, so I can get rid of this, change this to Woodwalker, and that should be fine. Now, what happens if I change all this to 0? And let's do that to all these as well. Okay. Now swamp. Everything I'm going to replace is also going to be this. So, yeah. Alright, let's compare this. Savanna grassland to the Savannah's edge. I mean, all that I meant to get to like this. Okay. And then grassland as well. That would be, I believe, the open plains. And I want to go ahead and add, hold on. Okay. Alien bugs 2, alien bugs 1. Always, and I want this to be always. So there's always a threat of attack by raptors. Okay. Saved that. I don't know why there's 2 grassland things. So let's just go ahead and get rid of this one. So I've changed okay, I've changed the grassland, the forests, the savanna, Savannah's edge, the water swamp. Now we go into the mountains. That's low mountains. Let us check. Okay, low mountains, spider 1 always. Where was the low mountains? Spider 1 always, alien bugs 1 always. Okay. That's fine. Polar snow has cave worms white and overseers. There's no polar snow here. What about a moon? There is going to be a moon around one of the planets in the system, but not in this planet. I think that's good. I think the dynamic is fine too, because I didn't want to change any of the yeah, I didn't want to change any of the stuff that grows. Although I do think I am going to change one thing. Let's look at the forest here. Okay. And where it says brain fungus, we're going to change this to insanity pepper. They both give stimulant, but instead of being the brain fungus, it's the old kave bean plant. Okay. I think that's all I really want to change with this. So let's check out what we've done. Let me make sure that is in. You know, I just changed the entire temperate thing. So what I really need to do now is go back, take the temperate thing. That is Playfield's dynamic, or Playfield's temperate. Okay, and I'm going to close these. I'm going to cut them from the temperate and paste them into Esparua. Exit this. And then I'm going to library, properties, verify integrity. Yes. That way it'll re-put the original temperates where they go, because I forgot to move them before I saved them. Sorry if you could just hear me drinking. I have loud gulps sometimes. And I can close that. This, close that. Is that the base playfield? Yeah, okay. Name, playfield, legacy. Again. Alright. You should almost be done verifying the files. Alright, and now when I start up Empyrion, yes, it will add those two files, and it's all hunky-dory. Oh, one last thing that I need to do. I need to move the terrain ECF, copy that, and paste that in Esparua's folder. Otherwise, this won't work. Alright. New game. Dark Heart. Doesn't matter where we start. I'll just start on the Outer Rim because I'm going to be teleporting. What? Outer Rim, there's a problem. The Outer Rim? The Outer Rim didn't change. 1412. No, it's in the Esparua playfield. Alright, let's check this out. Galactic Survival, saves, games, new game 2, templates, Esparua, playfield YAML. And it says line 1412. Line 1412 is the biome. Specifically the Savannah's Edge biome. Why is this wonked out? What is wrong with it? I don't see anything wrong with it specifically, except no. No, I don't see anything wrong with it. Line 1412 should be perfectly fine. Huh. Okay. Didn't have a problem with any of that. It was when it got down here. That's weird. It's got to have something to do with in here, unless... Oh, 1412 is actually 1411. Gotcha. That makes a big difference. So I'm gonna actually, you know, I'm gonna be deleting this saved game thing. What I really need, or the new game thing, what I really need to change is in the base files, and I know right where to look too. Content, scenarios, Dark Heart. Why are you not already open? You are, I don't know. Playfields, Esparua, playfields, dynamic dynamic. No, it's in playfield static. Creatures. Creatures in here, right there. Bam! Save. Usually when it spits out something like we just saw, saying it has something to do with that, it's missing a parentheses. Or a bracket, specifically. So in order to check out our planet, what we're going to do God mode. Sector. Hold on. Not Exparua. Esparua. Okay. Things are loading. There we go. Esparua. It's a lovely looking planet, isn't it? Too bad there's no oxygen and it's got 11.9 radiation. I don't know why I'm getting so much frames like that. Probably because of that. Let's do debug menu. Accelerate time. And we really should just be able to go. Okay, now creatures should be spawning in places. So the swamps look a lot like the terrestrial swamps. Marshes. I might also change the little music that you hear. Change it to whatever the alien planet has instead of this, just to add a little extra mystique. Alright, I think when it gets daytime, I'm going to re-swap out the change speed of time again, because the changing time frame is giving me framiness, I believe. One thing I'm trying to find... Yeah, you can attack me. I'm in God mode. You can't damage me. What I want to find is I want to make sure the insanity pepper is spawning properly. Which means I'm going to have to find another forest. So mountains, forest. Well, there is the alien assassin. Corn dogs in the grassland. This is a grassland? Okay. Forest. Ah! Insanity pepper! So everything seems to be spawning right. Let's take a look at the map. Iron, copper, magnesium, gold. Why you attack me? Let's check out this gold resource. 107, that's good. There are... Let's go back down to 5. There shouldn't be many... shouldn't be many gold per resource. But this system has gold almost everywhere on almost every planet. So Okay, now one thing that I am going to want to go ahead and do, everything looks good except I might want to customize the sphere a bit. Okay, so the planet works. Let's delete that. Let's open up the legacy playfield and throw it on the other view. No, flip-flop those. Other view, other view, other view. Let's take a look at the colors of the atmosphere and such, because that would be under dynamic. Yeah, that's the biomes. Maybe it, oh, here it is. Colors. Is that under static? Yeah, okay. Atmosphere, let's see, starting up here, atmosphere color, same. I think everything should be the same. Okay, I think everything is the same. So now we basically have Esperua working. Yay! I think later, maybe tomorrow, I'm going to try to update Eastron, because I already did Anomaly. Okay, so here are the play fields. This, that, and this, plus Zaxil and Hiveworld are all planets. Zaxil, I have, it's basically just a basic alien planet, which will be basically easy to duplicate. Kodaner is a desert planet, which is going to be the only... they're going to be size class, and the Hive World's probably going to be a 2 because it's an instance world. But the Anomaly is an asteroid. I might make the Hive World the same as... or no, the asteroid is the asteroid. I might make the Hive World the same as Anomaly, a size class 3, just to keep them sort of consistent. Because the Hive World is supposed to be almost exactly the same as Anomaly. All these sectors are using the old playfields because I want them to be basically the same every time. I might modify some of them with some of the new stuff to put a little bit of randomness in it, but for now... I think that's going to be it for me for today. So I hope everybody enjoyed watching this. It's a unique process, and I'm probably going to do more streams showing you guys about this because I like interacting with my people, and until the full Alpha 8 releases on the 12th, I probably won't be playing much more experimental. Because there's really not much of a purpose, because we've basically seen all the updates and everything. Well, that's not true. When they release Candidate 2, I will probably do one more episode showing some of the updates and stuff. But, well, I mean, there's probably not going to be a whole lot of updates, just, some bug fixes and such. Oh, but I'm getting tired. It's about 2:30 here, so I'm going to head on out. I'm going to head on to bed. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, smash that like button. And if you want to see more of this type of content, go ahead and subscribe. Leave a comment down below. I'm going to go ahead and end the stream. I'm KnowItAllDM. And as always, y'all have a good day now.